Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dancing Italian Urban Farm. I'm Leslie and today we are making cranberry sauce. Specifically jellied cranberry sauce because that's what my family likes. So I found a recipe on the internet, which I will link for y'all, and we're going to make it today. Now this recipe, you can either can it or you don't have to. You can just stick it in the refrigerator. It's completely up to you. Anyway, 4.5 cups of cranberries that you've washed and drained. Pick out all the bad ones. I missed a bad one. It's all right. These are just some cranberries I picked up at the grocery store. They're nothing special. I'm going to put those in a big pot. Okay. To that, we're going to add 1 3/4 cup of filtered water. And we're going to bring that to a boil. And we're going to boil these until the skins pop. Once the skins pop, we're going to put them in the food processor, whir them all up together. I'm going to send mine through a food mill because we don't want the skins and stuff. And then add the juice back to the pot, add the sugar, and then it will gel. Cranberries have a lot of natural pectin in them, and they don't require any sort of gelling agent like a Sure Gel or anything like that. So therefore, you don't need it. All you need is the berries and some sugar. It's actually kind of a cool thing to watch. So I'm going to bring these up to a boil, boil them until their skin pops, and then I'll bring you back for the next step. I have a bunch of stuff going on in the kitchen today. I'm also making chicken broth and ham stock and a bunch of other things. It's a busy day in our kitchen. Well, I thought I had gotten video of me whirring it up in my food processor, but I didn't hit record. So, that's my life right now. Anyway, it's all pureed up. I'm going to pour it through my fine mesh strainer back into the pot that it was in before. Oops, there goes the blade. That's fine. Okay. This is very messy. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of help it through with my spoon. Turn this back on. I'm going to turn this way down. I'll be right back. All right. And now I'm just going to add in 2 cups of sugar. This is just plain white sugar. You can just get at the grocery store. It's nothing special. You use whatever sugar you like to use. And we're just going to stir that together. And we're going to bring it back to a boil until all the sugar is dissolved. See, what does the recipe say? It says glasses. Add mixture back to pot and mix in the sugar. Bring to a boil and boil to gelling point or until the mix coats the back of a spoon well. Okay. So we're going to let that cook for a few minutes. And I'll bring you back when we're filling our jars. Okay, so we are at the point where it's coating the back of the spoon well. So we're going to jar this up. And I'm going to put mine in the fridge because Thanksgiving's in just a few days. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Thanksgiving's in a few days. And we're going to eat this at Thanksgiving. So I'm just going to stick mine in the refrigerator. You can this. All right. You absolutely can run this through the canner. You're going to water bath can it for 15 minutes with a 1/4 inch headspace. So you're going to ladle it into your hot jars, leaving a 1/4 inch of headspace. Remove the bubbles, add lids and rings, and process for 15 minutes in a water bath canner. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to do that simply because we're going to eat this in just a few days. So I'm just going to ladle this into my jars. I don't know how many jars this is going to fill, but we're about to find out. Here it is in the jar. Doesn't that look so pretty? I tasted it when I was checking to see if it was gelled enough or if it was to the gelling point. It tastes so good. It's sweet and it's tart and it tastes like cranberries. Oh, so good. I think I may just get 2 jars out of this, and that's fine. That's totally fine. If I were going to can this, I would probably put it in the little jelly jars instead of big old pint jars. But I mean, if my family loves this, then next time I will probably make more and go ahead and can it so that we can have some all year long. All right, it makes 2 pints. So if you did the little jelly jars, I have one right here, this size jar, you'd probably get 4 of these. So if you know that you love homemade cranberry sauce and you love the jellied cranberry sauce, I would just go ahead and double or even triple this recipe, or make it 2 or 3 times and fill up more jars just to have on your shelf. But yeah, that's homemade cranberry sauce. I'm going to let this cool and then get it in my fridge so we can have it at Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Share it with anybody you think would be interested in making their own homemade cranberry sauce. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we will catch you in our next video. Bye.